What's up, guys? Sorry, I've been a little bit under the weather lately, so sorry if I still sound a little sick. But here we are, continuing our journey on to Grand Champ, and if we can get past all these barriers, not playing for a week or being sick, then just goes to show you that you can do it as well. Just being an average player. Alrighty, here we go. First game. I'm gonna start off going back since we already had one cheating and just kind of let teammate have that since he would have had a dribble, but he didn't want to take it. So here we're just gonna rotate back and then follow teammate up since he needs some support and maybe even the finish. But he does a nice job putting it on the left side away from the defender. And we are just there just in case. Always have to have one following. Here we're just going to try to push it up. Not the best kickoff, but that's why we rotate and we get the save. Teammate's going to pass that. We're just going to try to pass that right back to our third. He does a nice job covering it anyways. Here we're just going to try to get past that last man. And just try to 50 it all the way through. Nobody wanted to follow up. That's fine. We're going to try to pass to third man here. Didn't quite get the touch we wanted, but he still comes and gets it. Here, we're just going to rotate back since teammate's going to get a touch. And we're going to play it out past third man. We just need to go quick here. We get an easy goal. Not quick enough. Just going to rotate back. Going to wait for it to bounce up the wall so we can get a nice clear. And now we get a 2v1 situation. Once again, just not quite quick enough to convert. I'm going to try to center this. Rotating back a little bit since we're third. Now we're second. Now we might be first, but we opt to go second instead and let teammate challenge so that we can follow it up. Just going to leave that for our third man and give him an option wide. Pass it right back. Doesn't quite work out. Here we're just going to go slow since teammates are all kind of floating back. Just going to rotate here since that was kind of awkward. Not the best rotation, obviously. Almost ends up working out. Get one demo. Since they're all grouped up there, might as well just go for them. Probably get one of them. It's a nice ball. Make him go quick so he doesn't get the best touch. And here we can... Teammate leaves it for us, which is nice. And then other teammate almost gets the bump. Just going to try to rotate wide here so that we avoid bumping team, which we almost did. And just going to let teammate challenge. And then we'll come in after he challenges. Try to get the bump, and then try to get even more bumps. Don't go all in. Since teammates gave up possession, gotta start rotating back. Look for bumps on the way back. Since he's already up, I'm just gonna let him waste his boost pretty much. Wait to see that he challenges and just 50 the ball. Fake it. While threatening more bumps. Just gonna leave that. So I don't want a 50 to go behind me there. This one I'm going to go for. Hopefully we can delay it just a little bit so that everybody can get some boosts, and then we can start attacking. Go for bumps here. Center ball. Almost. Another center ball. And one last center ball. And I don't know how many charms that was, but you know what they say. One of them's a charm. And that was it. That was a nice little ending of the first game. Just keep on centering that ball, and eventually somebody will put it in. There we go, right on to game 2. I'm going to follow this one up. Get some bumps on the way. Steal the mid boost. And I'm just going to ball my team there. And that was totally my fault. Just kind of expected somebody to go for it by then. Teammates were kind of bumping each other, so I don't know. Maybe I was in the right to do everything there. Who knows? Have to take a closer look at it. Hi guys, closer look Ty here, and I think I found us the culprit. Alright, so we get one non-challenge, we get 2 non-challenges, and then we get a 3rd horrible challenge. Not the best. I don't think he could have done anything by then, but hey, if you're not going to challenge those first 2 challenges, then you just put the nail in the coffin for us right there. Let's try to get a ball to the side. Just keep up with it. We'll let him hit that. I know it was kind of a pass to me, but it wasn't the best pass. So we're just trying to get around the defense. Maybe get a bump on the last man, and we got it. So now all we need to do is go quick. We'll let teammate get that. And rotate him behind him. And then hopefully score this, which I don't. Don't let it get to us, we just keep rotating. And we're still kind of on the attack here, even though it doesn't really look like it. Static. I'm going to try to get a center ball here, not the best. Teammate wasn't even there. So now we know to just kind of take those on our own. If he's not going to be ready for those. Might give him a few more chances here and there, but the next time, we'll try to go solo. Alrighty. Just waiting for teammates to challenge here. Gave up the ball, so... And just kind of waiting for teammates to challenge, and they're not really challenging, so... May just have to take matters in our own hands here. Still got 2 minutes left, and we're tied, so... No need to take any drastic measures. There is awkward because he could have either passed it or gone near post. So, did what I could. He did nice. A little 50 there instead of even going for the ball, really. Here we just We got to go first. And then we got to give him an option wide. He's not going to take it, so we just got to start rotating back as soon as we see that he's not going to pass it. Here we just follow up and get a bump. Two minutes left. One goal down. Got to start closing the gap. Can't let him have any space. Definitely don't want him scoring another goal. If we can just be third man on one of these, then we can probably score it. Just didn't put that first one away. Just kind of do a small little rotation there behind teammate. And we didn't have a third back, unfortunately. Not our fault. Teammate was over there getting boost instead of just grabbing all these small pads. We'll follow this up since we're second. Let's try to get a dunk, which we do. And we just got to rotate here. Maybe get some boosts. Same thing, we're just rotating while trying to get boost. And maybe we can get a center ball. So instead, we just get a nice little pass out to teammate. And we get a nice little bump so that teammate can finish that off. And that is what we were going for, because we saw everybody there, so we needed to clear. Oh, it looks like we actually bumped teammate. So, hey, at least we got somebody. Hi, closer look tie here. I actually did bump the opposition, and then I bumped my teammate. So there you go. We did it. And pretty sure I would have been there to take the shot anyways if he missed. So we were going for bumps. Didn't get the right one. Still worked out. Now we just need one more. I'm going to try to pop it up for teammate. They're ready for it. Just trying to pop this up as high as we can, really. There we go. Now can we get a finish? Nope. Alright, we're 1-1. Heading on to game 3. Let's see if we can finish with positive record. I know, I'm pretty sure Sung Jinwoo was in the last match. Just can't remember if he was on our team or not. Anyways, we have a whole different team, so we will just totally reset here. And just totally trust them once again. I'm gonna purposely miss that because my touches, any touch I was gonna get there just wasn't gonna be good. We end up getting a save there. Sometimes you just gotta trust your instincts. Just go for that ball. Both teammates up, so we're just gonna stay back. It's not looking good. Get scored on. Now we just gotta stop this bleeding, make sure somebody's back. Don't want our teammate to get demoralized. There we go. Just trying to keep that pressure on him and get that center ball no matter how we get it. Thankfully, Atomize was there to tie it all up. Now, just same mentality. Don't get scored on. And just put our chances away. Since we're going slow, it was okay to go all the way back for boost there, see how I'm ready for the pass anyways. Fortunately, Wimps wasn't ready for that, even though he should have been. So we got to rotate all the way back and make sure they don't get that clear out. Teammate was going for a back boost, so we don't fight him for that. We just go and find our own. Here we get a shot, maybe. Atomize is up, nice. So here we just stay central. Maybe get another pass central. Almost bumped teammate there, so that wasn't the best challenge. Maybe he gets a center here. We missed boost. Just trying to rotate out without bumping team or getting bumped by the other team. Send that on the other direction. Tired of it over here. Here we're just gonna kind of fake that, but they end up going for it, so we have to 50. And there's a free shot. Still gets saved. We knew teammate was gonna be there, but we kind of go for 50-50-50-50 there in case it bounces out to us, and that should be a goal. But once again, Wimps is not where he should be. Ready to follow that up. And yeah, it's a nice shot. I mean, Atomize kind of just passes it right down to him. And I have to cover the whole goal. Not in the best position. Get a touch, but can't keep it out. It's all good though. 50 seconds left. Only chance of scoring that is if he missed that, so just trying to wait. Yeah, Wimps once again, making it a wimpy shot. Tried to push it past, couldn't quite. And thankfully Atomize is on our team. 16 seconds left. Atomize understands the agenda that we need a goal, so he turns around. I see him turn around. We make it work. So Wimps is definitely the odd man out on this one. We just need a bump here on the center. If Atomize can just get a shot, which he doesn't. Just trying to keep it up here since we're on the attack. And what I like to do in these situations is kind of just try to 2v3 with Atomize, since he's the only one who really wants to score. So, since he hasn't touched the ball, I'll bang that in hopes that he's on the end of it, which Wimps is actually theirs, which is a very good sign. That means that if he's getting involved, then we're all three going to be involved, but still can't make it work. I'm going to go get Boost since they're both over there. And it's a 2v3 since Sun Jin Woo just wants to bump me for some reason. If somebody can get center, I can tap him the ball maybe. Can we get a third man? Third man doesn't want to challenge, so I got a challenge. Just gonna fake that, kind of. And then we're gonna bump Sun Genie. They're all three in there, so we just gotta make it out of there, and we can't. So, gotta rotate. Wimps is actually getting involved, so we can get involved. We get a dunk on to Sin Woo, which is huge because he's the best player. If we can just keep it away from him the rest of the game, then we can probably win. And we can't. So yeah, teammate trusted us a little too hard there. You know, there's still a balance that needs to be taken when trusting a teammate. He was obviously a little bit too close there still, and we ended up getting punished. Hope y'all enjoyed the video though, and maybe you guys learned something. Slight chance I made you guys laugh or smile. That's always a plus. It's the whole reason I do these videos is for you guys. So, love you guys. Love everybody. Goodbye.